And here we go at the lakeside as Hey Baby rings around the room. First of tonight's 4 matches in this 2016 BDO World Darts Championship will be between Ryan de Vreede and Larry Butler. Then it's Aileen de Graaf versus Casey Gallagher in the Women's World Championship. Jamie Hughes versus Ross Montgomery. Ted Hankey, will he lose the plot? Versus Martin Phillips. It's all 4 matches live here on BT Sport. Official introductions now from Richard Ashdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the British Darts Organisation, welcome to the 2016 Lakeside World Championships. We're enjoying day 3 here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside! We now introduce to the stage the reigning German trophy champion. He's our number 16 seed from the Netherlands. It's Pac-Man Ryan de Vreede! We now introduce our USA regional qualifier, a former world match play champion, the Whitmore World Masters finalist. It's Ohio's Eagle, Larry Butler!
For tonight's matches, it's John Rawling and Vassos Alexander.
Thank you, Ray. Really intriguing match this. Only at Lakeside do you get a 23-year-old from Holland, first time here, against an American who was last here 23 years ago. First up then, let's say hello again to Larry Butler. Before Saturday afternoon, he was last seen on this stage losing to defending champion Dennis Priestley in the first round of 1992. He came through a tough old preliminary round match to reach this, the first round proper. Ryan de Vreede's just played his first full year on the BDO circuit, and he's done it so well, he is a seed. Larry Butler then, a world ranking of 28, age 58, from Dayton, Ohio. In a long career, he's won 13 ranking titles. Ryan de Vreede is the world number 17, 23 years of old, from Noorddorp in Holland, making his debut.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first up is Larry de Trophos, Game on.
Larry Butler with the darts in this opening leg. He played his only previous match at Lakeside before Saturday, exactly
64.
9 months before today's opponent, Ryan de Vreede, was born.
And he won't need reminding, or won't want reminding, that he lost it. Dennis Priestley took him out that time. Mr. Steady Dennis used to throw with darts which weighed something like 13 or 14 grams. Absolute little feathers. He's a former coalman, strong as an ox, and was using the lightest darts out there.
100.
Great fascination with this Lakeside tournament, of course.
85.
One of the chief writers, Kevin Garside, old mate of mine who works for the Independent, down here talking to all and sundry and putting together a feature trying to capture the special atmosphere.
Decent crowd in on a Monday. And are they going to be off their feet for the first time?
60.
Miss Piggy, farm girls, all sorts, everybody celebrating.
On a finish. Treble 20 would have left the bullseye.
49.
Chance then for de Vreede to break.
Well, we know how it goes. Treble 19 now. Can't do it.
97. Larry, you require
So
80.
this is to hold his throw. Treble 20 for double 10. 2 darts at it. One last dart at double 5.
75.
Pulled that.
And he missed that by a distance. Tugged it a good inch away from the target. Tops now. Not a bad marker. Oh dear, dear, dear. Kicking himself for missing that. It was yawning after that second dart.
Nearly missed the big one. Does have 2 darts at double 2.
Let's get
for the first leg of the match.
Larry Butler. Second leg is right in the 21st. Game on.
A real lugubrious look to him, hasn't he, Big Larry? Takes his time. Looks a pretty unflappable type. He's in good nick this year.
Played
41.
England's James Hurrell in the preliminary round on Saturday evening. It looked like he was going to win easily. But Hurrell mounted a bit of a fight back, and in the end it was a fair old scrap. Butler coming through, 3-2.
His experience told on that occasion, didn't it, I think? And another big hit there. And interesting to hear that Scott was saying before the match began that he thought that that experience could be the key. Scott Mitchell, that is, the defending champion.
Well, there's just no substitute for experience on that stage, and even though he hadn't had it for 23 years, when he was here in '92, he had a couple of nice checkouts, 1-2-2 and 1-2-1, before losing to Dennis Priestley 3-1. And then he has the recent experience of Saturday's encounter.
It was good to see John Walton back earlier, wasn't it? Similar sort of vintage to Larry, and showing that he can still throw a mean dart, going through earlier on.
134.
Nice visit from the Dutchman. This is for a break of throw. Treble 16 he went for. Can't now 52. Finish.
Well, 132 is makeable.
132.
Not like that. Was looking for the bullseye on his first dart.
86. Larry, you require 48.
All right, 3 16s. There's the single. There's another single. So double 8.
It's game short in the second leg. Larry Butler. Third leg is Larry the
Vreede, the seeded player, and he's 2 down in this opening set.
Yeah, Butler with the darts.
41.
First 2-3 sets through to the second round, which is the last 16. And each set is a race to 3 legs. Larry Butler won his first ranking title, the USA Classic in 2010. His most recent was the Sea Coast Open late last year. So he's won 14 in total.
Number 1 seed Glenn Durrant will be watching out this particular match, because the winner will be facing him in round 2.
100.
A couple of ton 40s from De Vreede. He's nicked the darts. He must break, of course, otherwise he loses this set. He's on to a finish first.
Do with the treble, and finds it. 120 when he comes back. Shanghai, if he comes back.
Double 14 for a 12. That's what he can do.
Larry Butler applauded him for that checkout.
14.
Some players choose not to watch their opponent, not Larry. He appreciated the skill being shown.
Nice to see.
43.
There you go. This is the moment. Well played, he says. A little nod.
16.
Just gone off the boil a little bit, Butler.
$100.
Vreede seems to have settled.
$99. $46.
Just about managing to scrape onto a finish there.
$60. Right, you require 170.
Well, it's the biggest one you can get, 170. Computing. Can't let Butler get off the hook here.
77.
Good last dart to leave 93. Butler back on 239. But this is going to help.
121. Right,
Very much so.
93.
Vreede then to square up the set at 2 apiece. It's a single 19. Treble 14 would leave double 16. He's got it.
77.
By the width of a wire.
Larry, you require
Butler will come back.
180.
Well, this is for the set. He's just seen his opponent take out 1-2-1. He's going to get a dart for the set. A double top.
78.
Valiant
Larry, you
effort.
require 60.
Vreede continuing to keep the mindset of I'll get you, Butler.
Yeah, that's
Double
game
eight,
shot.
he's done it, 2-2.
Ryan de Vreede. Fifth flag is Larry the 12 first. Game on. $57. $140.
He looks a bit like the bloke who was on the buses, doesn't he? The old inspector who had a bit of a problem with Reg Varney.
60.
Apologising to younger viewers, but the older ones will know what I'm on about. Vassos is shaking his head in disbelief.
100.
He looks more like an explorer, that guy.
134.
So Stanley and Livingston. Dean Winstanley and Livingston.
100.
Back to the darts then, and this is the deciding leg of the first set. De Vreede first to a finish, 161.
81.
So let's see if he can do it.
161.
Big ask, Butler not on a finish yet. Well, he can't do it this time.
80.
So 161 is not a finish, but wants to pressure the 81.
44. Ryan, you require 81.
Sharon Butler can barely watch.
De Vreede 81 now. 12 would leave a bullseye, but that's double 13.
55. Larry, you require 125.
Treble 20 then for tops. He's got another dart for the set at double top, and this time he hits it. Oh, what a good finish! A 1-2-5 from Larry Butler.
And doesn't Sharon like that, and rightly so.
Takes the set. Frankly, he looked like winning, then he looked like losing, and somehow he won it. Mind you, it's only a set with the darts.
Yeah, what a way to do it! What a way to do it, though. It's the manner of taking it out, isn't it?
It'll feel like
81.
more than that.
$100.
Bubbling up nicely this match, isn't it? We've had a 1-2-1 and a 1-2-5 checkout.
83.
Well, that's extraordinary. Words almost fail me.
85.
Uh-huh.
There it is! For the second time, Larry Butler fills it up.
Vreede's got to compose himself and regroup a bit here.
17.
Butler's on a finish.
He was steeling himself to take out 42 for the first set, and all of a sudden Butler checked out 125. He can't finish now.
59. Right, you require 150.
Vreede 150. This is with the darts, remember. Important that he holds this throw. 80, 70 left.
98. Larry, you require 98.
Treble 18 would have left double 12.
58.
So
Ryan, you require
he'll
52.
be back for tops if he's back.
Vreede 52. Oh, he's missed the 12. Now he's got just one dart at tops.
32.
Well, that was loose.
Larry, you require 40.
He was after the 12 and got the 9.
Yeah, that's came short of the first
And pays the price.
Larry Butler. Second leg is Larry the throw first. Game on.
In boxing, there's a phrase, you
60.
get old manned out of it. It's a tough one and maybe not perhaps quite appropriate for this one, but the man who is old enough to be
60.
Ryan de Vreede's dad is schooling him at the minute. Certainly so far as the score is concerned.
Also, he's won every big moment, hasn't he?
140.
When the question's been asked, he's delivered.
85.
I think it's a very good analogy.
The dart. That's fine throwing.
100.
No check out for Butler, but he can get himself into a very handy position indeed. He's getting into the groove here. That's unlucky, the second dart. Fine third dart.
Now he needs one of these just to give himself an adrenaline shot.
55 and Butler will be 2 up. Tops now. 2 darts at it. Oh, yeah, good darts. Steely concentration. Wasn't phased when that 180 was slung at him, and continues as the break and is 2 up.
57.
First of 3 sets, remember, through to the second round, and just a reminder that there is a break after the second set, and that break might be coming up quite shortly.
134.
It can only help Ryan de Vreede the way things are going. A moment to compose himself.
85.
Butler, we said a few moments ago, seems to be capitalising every time the big question
26.
is asked. Well, not that time. That's the way to go. Sorry about the camera there. That was a case of Butler looking first at the 20 and then deciding on the 19, and you kind of follow his eye line, and that's why that happened.
$60. 56.
There's one.
82.
Going for the 19s, trying to leave a finish, but neither player onto a 3-dart out yet. Looks like de Vreede will be first there. Yes, he will.
100.
That's handy. Butler 199. Something substantial just to make that 106 look like one that de Vreede's got to get. Needs to hit a treble to do that. That's good cover shot.
You require 106.
Treble 18 for double 16. Could do with winning a leg and does. And it's another three-figure checkout.
Entertaining match for you, beginning our evening's entertainment here. And the American, Larry Butler, has the edge. He's got the break in this second set and now is throwing for that set before what will be a short interval.
$16. $16. $95.
A little growl of exasperation and frustration from Vreede.
$42.
Cover's not been working great for Larry Butler in the 19s.
100.
Wesley Harms, excellent Dutch player, loves to
59.
sample the atmosphere. There he is, likes to watch and learn.
And he's always supporting the Dutch players, isn't he?
He's in action tomorrow, is he, I think?
120.
That's unlucky. Playing tomorrow evening, Wesley Harms. Good player, he's been sort of there or thereabouts without quite getting over the line. We'll hope it's his year.
You require 126.
So, all about the 19s. 4 of them leaves the bullseye. Needs the treble now. No. So, Larry Butler will be back with 100 points for a 2-set lead.
98.
Well, he'll fancy this one.
Larry, you require 100.
Another big moment. He's been rising to this sort of challenge. Oh, tops again. Oh, so close, just kissed off the barrel. Tops would have been a fine finish.
This is pressure. Double 7.
No score.
Oh dear. Double 10 then, Butler.
Larry, you require
to go 2
20.
sets up. 5s now. Well, he's gone 2 double 4.
12. Ryan, you require 28.
Well, back at the 14s then for Ryan de Vreede. Come on, he says to himself, and he does come on. He breaks back. And once again, we're into a deciding leg.
There are many players nowadays who do that on 5. That's Butler, for whatever reason, didn't fancy it. Thought 2 double 4 was the better option. I wonder what he thinks now.
It's a really odd decision.
140.
You can see the logic of it, but most players nowadays choose not to do that.
100.
A ton 40 from de Vreede to begin this leg, and all of a sudden this match has an entirely different complexion 100. On it.
Just got a bit of a spring in his step, metaphorically speaking. Having pulled himself level as the Dutchman.
60.
He missed 3 darts, Larry Butler, for a 2-set lead.
100.
Sort of thing happened actually in his preliminary match against James Hurrell. He looked like he was running away with it and then kind of limped over the line.
He hung on in there though, didn't he?
100.
I needed that treble, I tell you. He'll fancy taking it out when he comes back, which he will. Butler can do no more than try and get a ton now.
100.
There it is.
You require 61.
So is he going to go for the bullseye on the 25? He did. So 12 for double 16 or 4 leaves tops. And that is the 4 tops that gives Ryan de Vreede the second set and levels this match at 1 apiece.
Well, Larry was happy, as Larry, you might say. Looked like he was going 2 sets up. The situation has changed. Ryan back in the match. The match is set for the Lakeside Country Clubs, about to be concluded. Ryan de Vreede and Larry Butler are about to settle who moves into the last 16 of the tournament. Then Eileen de Graaf will play Casey Gallagher for a place in the quarter-finals for the Women's World Championship. How about this? Then it's Jamie Hughes versus Ross Montgomery and Ted Hankey versus Martin Phillips for places in the last 16 of the men's tournament. Reigning BDO World Champion Scott Mitchell's on the balcony tonight. We're watching Ryan de Vreede play Larry Butler. Here's Larry with a 1-2-5 for the first set. He was looking sharp.
Yeah, really sharp, because he was under a lot of pressure there, because Ryan had missed an 81 shot the shot before.
But what about the battling qualities of Ryan, who got right back in the match? Looked like he was going 2 sets down, but he's in with a chance now.
That's a great 94, because at the start of the set in leg 1, he actually missed a big 12 for 52 and only got 1 dart tops and lost that leg. So he not only missed the 81 at the end of the set before, he then made a mistake at the start of the next set, and he's recovered from that, shot the 94, he's back in the game at 1-1.
Are you reassessing that experience is going to get the better of youth here?
Well, I'm very impressed with Ryan, because even his first leg on the Lakeside stage that he's ever won was a 12 dart with a 1-2-1. So he's gone up there and really settled well for a young man.
Back to John and Vassos.
So which way is this one going to go? Is it going to go the way of the USA and the experienced Larry Butler? Or do you fancy Holland and the 23-year-old Ryan de Vreede?
Third set, first leg, it's Larry de Vreede first.
Ryan had a bit of experience playing in front of a big crowd when he qualified for the PDC Worlds last year, but he got chizzed, beaten 3-0 by Dave Chisnell. No disgrace in that. What a start!
Yeah, that break's done Larry Butler no harm at all. Comes out
100
and throws a maximum. Come on, Larry. They shout from the crowd, but he's not going to be hurried.
81.
Kostas Pandalidis, the first ever Greek player to win a match on the Lakeside stage.
59.
Well played, Kostas. Was that Ted Hankey's nose I saw him talking to?
Sorry, do you want to run that one past me again?
We saw a shot of a nose and
43.
I thought it might have been Ted's, but Ted, of course, plays later.
I think you'll probably find Ted will be practicing at the moment.
So he'll be backstage.
47.
Happinesses.
A night at the darts.
137.
Very nicely done. 12 darts, left himself 60.
Well, he's come back well, hasn't he, Larry? And now can take
60.
the opening leg of this third set. There's the fat 20. Couple of 10s. Oh dear.
40.
Just started missing some doubles.
170.
Missed 3 to take a 2-set lead. Treble 20. Oh, bullseye for a 170.
140.
Great efforts.
Larry, you require 20.
So 2 10s for Butler. Getting another option, another opportunity.
Yeah,
there
that's
it is.
short of the first leg. Larry Butler. Second leg is the Ryan de Vreede first. Game on.
Well, he got there in the end, didn't he? Held his nerve, held his throat.
93.
Tight match, this one. Not huge scores, but it's close between these two, which makes it kind of engaging. There's some heavyweight battles for you coming up later on. It is a good-looking night of darts, this one.
100.
Always a buzz of anticipation when the count is around.
Yeah.
59.
Well, Jamie Hughes and Ross Montgomery and Martin
60.
Phillips and Ted Hankey. Those are 4 big-name players.
First time Ross has not been seeded this year, isn't it? He's made his debut back in 2006 and he's always been among the seeds.
123.
He played well yesterday. Asada, the qualifier from Japan. Good win.
140.
Tony O'Shea was saying that he thought that it was quite possible that Asada could go a long way. This is a potential checkout. Not now.
48. Larry, you require 164.
2 treble 19s. No.
92. Ryan, you require 16.
Tops to square up the set. Missed that by a long way. So it slipped out of his hand, but that's a good double.
Short in the second round. Ryan the Vreede. Third leg is Larry the 12 first. Game on.
Two good holds of throw at the start of this 3rd set. No one's seizing the advantage yet. Nothing to separate them.
14.
Trading lusty blows up on the oche. This is what it's all about.
18. 16.
Butler got away with that a little bit. Vreede will be sorry, or disappointed rather, not to have capitalised more. But he's going to get another chance now to really turn the screw on the American.
Larry Butler with the darts in this leg.
100.
Butler's throw under a bit of pressure. Cover shot coming up, and it's a good one.
37. Larry, you require 122.
Well, it can be done. The Vreede would be more confident of 101. Treble 18 would still give him a bullseye and only misses by a whisker.
54. Ryan, you require 101.
Bull for double 16. Or is it 14?
53. Larry, you require 68.
68 for Butler. Vreede poised on 48. Well, 16 he needs. We missed it. Gets it for tops though, the 8.
28. Ryan, you require 48.
This is a big moment. 2 darts at double 16 for a break of throw. Only needs one of them.
Ryan the Vreede. 4 buckets, Ryan the 12 first. Game on.
Now this is to edge in front in sets.
Butler's finishing, letting him down.
100.
We talked about his experience and his composure and his good form running into this championship, Larry Butler. He needs all of those things now, and 43 is not the way to go about mounting a bit of a recovery.
44.
He's hit just one of his last 9 darts at a double, Larry Butler. He had 3 darts to take a 2-set lead. Missed them all.
123.
More like it.
One on the own, 14.
Vreede's not giving him a look in just at the moment.
100.
Larry Butler has to break to extend this set into a deciding leg.
Big score here would make him feel better if he can continue peppering the trebles.
145. Ryan, you require 117.
Treble 19 leaves tops for the set.
97.
Butler breathes again.
Larry, you require 90.
Now comes back for 90. He could use the bull, could use the 18s. And he uses the 20s. There you go. Bullseye. It's in. A bullseye gets him back onto level terms. A few shouts have come on Larry.
50.
Missed it by a distance.
Ryan, you require 20.
One more dart.
15.
Well,
Larry, you require
this is
40.
a must-get for Butler. His wife can hardly bear to watch. Come on, Larry, she says.
Yeah,
he's got it.
Seems short of the fourth leg.
2-2.
Larry Butler. Fifth leg is Larry the 12 first. Game on. $60.
Only 60. Yeah,
40.
Vreede does punish it.
Good first dart. Fill it up.
140.
Oh, so near.
No, he's let him off the hook again, Vreede.
Butler has repaired the damage effectively and now looking to forge ahead.
A set apiece, 2 legs apiece, and nothing to separate them. Just those 3 darts and 137 points.
Winner of this leg takes the set.
60.
164, it can be done.
164.
It can be done in 3. He's got 6 if he needs them. He will need them.
That's good shooting though. Good thinking and leaving himself on 46. He's certainly the favourite now, Vassos.
140. Larry, you require 46.
14, double 16. No, he's gone 6 for tops.
Yeah,
Yes!
that's been short of
A
the
14-dart leg to take the set.
Is Ryan the 12 first.
He knows how big that is.
85.
And now Vreede, who looked as though he was going to take that at one point. He has it to do. A set down. And look at this from Butler. Great start to this opening leg.
$85.
Very little to separate them, as you would expect. This has been nip and tuck. All 3 sets going the distance.
83.
Butler with the advantage on the checkouts.
He went through a little double wobble midway through the match.
25.
He missed 8 out of 9, but he's hit his last 2.
He went through a little bit of a trough as well in his scoring.
89.
He seems to have gone through that now as well. Bit annoyed at that treble 3.
$100.
Vreede first on to a finish. Needs a treble.
41.
Well, Vreede is certainly the favourite now.
Well, he's taken out 121. He's taken out 102. Double 16 for a 106.
74. Larry, you
Not far
require
away.
148.
148 then for Butler, his best so far. A 125 in this match. Lovely cover shot.
134.
And another.
Ryan, you require 32.
Pressure's on now.
That's came short of the first line. Right in the
But
Vreede.
withstands it.
Second leg is lowering your 12 first. Game on. $120.
Pressure dart that was. Decent first one. It was a
40.
good marker and then did all that was necessary.
Yep, to hold his throw at the start of this set.
93.
But Butler started well in this leg.
85.
Already with it.
Not lying well, that one. Had to adjust and come down the board.
58.
Sorry, Vassos.
Yeah, that's better. That's better from Vreede. Back in touch in this leg.
83.
Advantage to Vreede. Butler on a finish.
147.
But Vreede, in theory, can take it out in a couple of darts. And no check out for Butler now. So, can Vreede take this one against the throw?
99. Right, you require 96.
Treble 20 for double 8. No, can't now finish.
56.
Butler to square at the
You
match.
require 48.
48, might go 8 tops here. Oh, he goes to double 16 this time.
Yeah,
And squeezes it in.
The second line, Larry Butler. Third line gets right in the 12 first. Game on.
Only 60 from Vreede. With Butler compiling a big score here. It's on 40. There it is.
40.
All of a sudden, the finishing line comes into view, because if he can break, he will have the darts for a place in the last 16.
97.
Oh my goodness, didn't he need that treble 19 there? Butler, though, has effectively got the darts now and get a treble here. This is a big one. No. Glenn Durrant lying
60.
in wait for the winner of this one. Wonder if Glenn's watching. I've not seen him actually
100.
here in the auditorium.
Well, Scott Mitchell's choosing to watch Bond films, isn't he? Instead of potential
58.
opponents.
Oh, this is good.
135.
So he comes back with 66 to get the break.
He requires 66.
And he's got to be a big favourite to do it now. Treble 10 he'll be looking for. Oh, he didn't. 12. Bullseye.
41.
Well, that's certainly not the normal way of going for 66.
Well, another treble 20 and a double 10. Oh, how unlucky is that? How unlucky is that?
I think very is the answer. The crowd sympathetic. Wow, what a goal!
Larry, you require 25.
Very classy. Lakeside applauds warmly. But double 8 for the break for Butler.
17. Ryan, you require
Couple of 10s
20.
now for Vreede, and suddenly the crowd starting to liven up. And Vreede gets the double, and against the odds seemingly holds his throw.
60.
Seems to have energised him. Certainly energised the crowd. That extraordinary
59.
120.
I wonder how much he's enjoying it. This is his lakeside debut, Ryan de Vreede.
$57.
He's got a chance here if he can bang in a ton 40.
100.
Just 100.
Not bad though, he's got a narrow lead.
$96. $16.
De Vreede would square this one up if he can take this leg. Be standing at 2 sets apiece.
83. $58.
Some nervy darts now, Vassos.
Yeah, the scoring's gone a little quiet, hasn't it?
60.
Dennis Harbour watching on.
The harbour master.
$16. Larry, you require
Dennis Harbour had
145.
that narrow victory over Daryl Fitton.
$93. Ryan, you require 164.
No, can't now be done, so Butler will come back with 52 to hold his throw
51.
and take us into a
Larry, you require
fourth consecutive
52.
deciding leg.
It's been a pretty moderate leg, this one. This is his 19th dart. Tops now. 10s.
Yeah,
Well, it's all about getting the W, about clearing it out, and he's done it. Dean Winstanley sitting on the balcony. His wife in the competition here.
60.
Lorraine, of course.
$59.
Must hold here, de Vreede.
100.
Butler in his first round match was 2 sets up against James Hurrell. Eventually came through 3-1 in a deciding set. He would love to win this leg and finish
45.
it off here. If he's going to do it, he needs to find the red bit.
85.
Well, let's see if he can up the ante a bit now. This would be a good time to hit a 140. Just across.
43.
Oh, not there, is it?
His bad dart is a slight push into the 1.
100.
Vreede's on a finish.
Butler's nowhere near.
His 4th maximum of the match.
156.
No check out for him though. De Vreede still the favourite.
100.
Oh yes, comes off the barrel into the treble 20 to leave himself a much easier finish. He will be back on the oche, but he will need to take out this 56.
Right, you require 56.
Well, composes himself. Butler nicely placed. Tops now. Double 10. This is a big dart. And he's got it. Responds and takes the leg. And with it the set. And we're now at 2 each. And Larry Butler knows that a bit of indifferent scoring in that final leg there just let him down.
100.
So close all the way through. You'll have your favourites when you're watching. Who you think's likely to prevail? If you want to let me know, please do, because I can't work this one out. It's as close as that.
Well, they've won 10 legs apiece, and their averages are very, very similar.
Not much in it on the checkouts either. Marginally better for Vreede, but not by a deal. Big scores.
59.
Well, Butler's had more of the 180s.
There's really not much to separate these two, and
No,
frankly, we've
not.
got no idea who's going to win this match,
40.
which is kind of how we like it.
Vreede on a finish. Butler would love to pepper this for a 140. Oh, he's coming down. Oh, good cover shot.
37.
Sharon Butler. Almost can't watch. She's turning away when Larry's throwing sometimes.
111.
We do need to find her a sofa to hide behind, but this is to hold his throw. Treble 20 or treble 16? 16s and 18s he's gone. But he missed the treble, only just. Vreede for a break.
And this will be double 10.
You require 20.
Butler on 28 if he gets another opportunity, but he shouldn't.
Yeah,
He's been pretty good on that double 10. And Vreede takes it out again.
Second line,
Big Louis up there with the Dutch contingent. The master
60.
purveyor of pies, if you were watching earlier, we went through that story. Brought a whole van load over, I think, from Holland.
140.
Well, I was just about to say that Vreede now becomes favourite, but then he opens this leg with a 60. Butler responds with a 140. And once again, we just don't know.
$16. 57.
Treble's elusive. Butler's taken the darts here. And now, can he capitalise?
9 darts at a treble in this leg from Vreede, and he hasn't found one.
It's catching.
59. 59.
He's perplexed, his supporters perplexed. And Larry Butler at last finds a treble.
99.
So Butler can break back, Vassos.
Larry, you require 143.
He can. Vreede, with those 2 treble 19s, has clawed his way to a 3-dart finish.
43. Ryan, you require 132.
So this to move to within a leg of the match.
Bullseye. What a good effort.
Larry, you require 100.
Two darts at double top to level the deciding set. Oh yes, finds the double 10.
Larry Butler.
Oh, Sharon breathes again, but not for long.
She was most certainly watching that one. Jumping for joy.
58.
And still just nothing between them.
45.
I wonder what would have happened in this match. I mean, could have, should have, you know. But if Larry Butler had a hit... Oh, there's a maximum. Much needed after a 58 on his first visit, but what would have happened if he had taken one of those chances to take a 2-set lead?
47.
Well, he was 2 up, I think, in his prelim match, wasn't he? And his opponent came clawing his way back in. So anyway, it's all history. It's all about what happens from here on in.
21.
And whose nerve is going to hold.
$100.
3 good darts for 100 there. Gosh, how he needed that maximum. The 58 and the 21 either side of it.
6 maximums in the match now, 5 of them to Larry Butler. And he's coming back now on a finish. 142 as Vreede just computing. Looking for 25.
Larry, you require 142.
6 darts from here to hold his throw.
100.
Should do it.
Yep, he certainly should. How many times have we said that in this match? And either one or the other has let his opponent sneak back in.
42.
Should do it from here, though.
Topsy once, Topsy gets.
Larry Butler. Forehand gets right in the throw first. Game on.
Holds his throw.
Almost, Sharon. Almost. Just one more leg he needs.
Vreede going to have to hold his throw and find a break. Otherwise, it's good night.
Or it's sudden death. If it gets to 2 apiece, we go to a tie-break situation where either player must win by 2 clear legs. But then if it gets to 5 apiece, and it has happened before this week, we bully up for the advantage of throwing first in a sudden death deciding leg.
Long way to go before that. Butler will want to take this out here. 140 would help. And he gets it.
Well, this is very good from Butler. A 140 start to this leg.
60.
And suddenly Butler is now the favourite to win this leg, and with it the match. Sharon Butler watching on intently. In fact, I'm told she turned her head away momentarily. Now she's watching.
100.
Well, we're all watching intently. It's a real knife-edge kind of match.
140.
Butler then for the match. 121. Well, that was a bit of a dummy. Treble 17 would leave bullseye.
57. Right, you require 80.
And when he says require, he means require. 2 darts at double 10 to keep the match alive. Oof, that was close.
60.
Oh, that is hard to bear.
So
twice.
Larry Butler
64.
with a chance to close this out. If you have a dictionary definition of nervous, it's Sharon Butler right now, as her husband aims a double top for
44.
the match.
And Vreede now a couple of 10s to make it 2 apiece and keep this match going on, which he does. Butler, more missed opportunities.
Score is now 2 sets all and 2 legs all. The final set has to won by 2 clear legs.
So initially now,
5 all. The 11th leg will be sudden death.
Initially now there has to be the 2 clear leg advantage. If it goes as far as 5 all, it goes to sudden death. Kind of had this written on it from a very early stage, Vassos.
Oh, it really did. Every set has gone the distance. Every set, in fact, has gone with the darts.
16.
And there's just nothing to separate these two. They've each won 12 legs. They're each averaging around about 86.
114.
And they're each desperate to win this match and set up a last 16 tie with Glenn Durant, the top seed.
Back-to-back 140s for Larry Butler has put him into the box
36.
seats in this on his throw. 221 now. And if he can find another one. Oh, how about that? Maximum number 6 for the American.
85.
41 then for the 3-2 advantage.
2 16s for an 11-dart leg.
Yeah, that's
12
been
darts
shown in the Butler. Larry Butler.
So,
6 lap is right in the 21st.
he had a dart for the match, he missed it. Did it affect him? Not much.
100.
That was
Hey,
terrific.
He was Joe Cool there, wasn't he? Happy as Larry. And just one leg away.
100.
Again, for the third time. Oh, opportunity again for Butler.
There's the Dutch referee. Could be heading for another tie break.
He had pretty quick matches,
26.
I think, last year, Marco Maya, and he's already had 4.
Could potentially be his 4th.
16.
He's in matches for the long haul, is the Dutchman.
$16. $100.
Now Butler, can he find another big hit? Put pressure on.
No.
Good dart.
85.
You have to fancy Vreede from here, but how often can he
140.
keep producing darts like that
50,
when it really matters?
55, pretty handy. And Butler is not making big
59.
inroads.
Right, you require 55.
Still not on a finish.
15.
Missed out on the double top, but he'll have another go.
If there is such a thing as a good miss at this stage of a match, that was it.
75. Ryan, you
He's
require
only had
40.
1 from 9 at double top, which he's going for now. Double 10. 5s.
30.
Dear, dear, dear. Now, penny for the thoughts of Sharon Butler now.
96.
He'd love 2 darts at double 18. Won't get them. A treble 20 for double 8. For Larry Butler. This is for the match. Oh, he's found it!
Short.
He finds the double 8. Larry Butler, 23 years after his lakeside debut, has won his 2nd tight match in a row. Pac-Man sent packing. Larry Butler serves up a last 16 tie against the top seed. That was fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation, Ryan de Vreede. And through to the 2nd round, the Eagle, Larry Butler.
He's delighted, and he should be. The prize is a match in the last 16 with top seed Glen Durrant, and it's Larry Butler who's won that place in the second round of this tournament. 35 years between the players. The number that matters is 3. Larry's won the 3 sets he needed.